Hey there, welcome to Mr. Stevie's Toy Tales, the show that brings back all your childhood favourites. Today we are looking at, can you guess? Cereal mascots, those colourful characters that made breakfast so much more fun and just so a little bit more sugary. Let's dig into where these mascots came from. From Tony the Tiger to Captain Crunch, these mascots have been helping us decide what to eat for breakfast since the early 20th century. Why does that make me feel so very old? But I hear you ask, who was the first? Well, back in 1902, we got Sunny Jim for Force Wheat Flakes, and he kicked off the whole mascot trend. And by the 1950s, basically mascots were everywhere. In 1952, Tony the Tiger roared onto the scene for Frosted Flakes thanks to designer Martin Provenson and that deep iconic voice from Thurl Ravenscroft. Tony wasn't just a tiger, he became a symbol of energy and strength, and his catchphrase, "They're great," is still with us today. Now back in the 70s and 80s when I was a wee lad in England, yeah, we did have cereal mascots, of course we did. We had Tony the Tiger, we had Honey Monster, we had Snap, Crackle and Pop. But compared to the US, let's just say our cereal aisle was decidedly beige. Ugh. British cereals were simpler, focusing more on health and plain packaging, and while the American cereals were all about fun, bright colours and incredibly exciting characters. It wasn't until I came to Florida on vacation as a 10-year-old in 1983 that I truly experienced the wonder of American cereals, cereal mascots and prizes. Walking into the grocery store felt like stepping into a carnival. Bright colours, fun characters everywhere. That's where I met and discovered Count Chocula, Frankenberry, Captain Crunch, Trix the Rabbit, and my personal favourite, Toucan Sam from Fruit Loops. Introduced in 1963 and designed by Manuel R. Vega, Toucan Sam quickly became an iconic character with his bright, vibrant colours and his catchphrase, "Follow your nose," voiced by the one, the only Mel Blanc. Now, fun fact, Captain Crunch was also introduced in 1963, making it a pretty big year for cereal mascots. Anyway, following my vacation, my family friends would send me one box every Christmas, one box every Christmas until I was about 25. So that was something I really looked forward to and became a bit of a family tradition, and is why really I love Toucan Sam the best. Now, back in the day, it wasn't all about the cereal, it was about the prizes. Decoder rings, plastic cards, and other treasures, making breakfast time less about eating and more about treasure hunting. These days, it's all QR codes. Not quite the same magic. No, no, no. I want my decoder ring. But mascots didn't just stay on the boxes. They soon became collectibles. The first cereal mascots to hit the merch scene? Well, that would be Snap, Crackle and Pop, created by Vernon Grant in the 1930s. They were on toys and mugs and well, basically you name it. And as someone that collects cereal mascot memorabilia, I can tell you that there is a whole bowlful of amazing stuff out there. From Tony the Tiger action figures to vintage plush Toucan Sam dolls to even the kind of crappy but kind of brilliant little prizes that you get. And I know that finding stuff from the 70s and 80s from the cereal boxes of our childhood, it's pretty amazing. It's almost like finding the pot of gold at the end of Lucky the Leprechaun's rainbow, who incidentally was introduced when? Yeah, 1963. They were going crazy, those madmen. So there you have it, from Sunny Jim in 1902 to Tony the Tiger in 1952 to Toucan Sam and seemingly everybody else in 1963. Cereal mascots have been brightening up our mornings for over a century. Now, whether you're in it for the mascots, for the prizes, for the collectibles, or you're just like really sicky sweet cereal, there is no doubt that these characters have become a huge part of pop culture and collecting culture. And with that, all I'll say in the voice of Mel Blanc, I don't know what he sounds like because he has so many voices, now bugger off!